Good morning. Day 18 of the No Masturbation Challenge. It is May 28th where I am, and this is from the State of Grace SLAA reading. Acceptance. Although we had come a long way in our recovery, we were, however, still unable by our unaided will to shape our lives in a consistently positive manner. The reality of this estimation of ourselves was a truth we could now accept, if not gratefully, at least without struggle. This acceptance of truth and willingness to allow a power outside ourselves to continue to do what we could not do for ourselves was humility. And that's from SLAA Basic Text, page 87. A story in the AA Big Book helped me so much with the concept of acceptance. I printed part of it on a sheet of paper and posted it in my apartment as a reminder. And acceptance is the answer to all my problems today. When I am disturbed, it is because I find some person, place, thing, or situation, some fact of my life unacceptable to me. And I can find no serenity until I accept that person, place, thing, or situation as being exactly the way it is supposed to be at this moment. Nothing, absolutely nothing, happens in God's world by mistake. Until I could accept my alcoholism, I could not stay sober. Unless I accept life completely on life's terms, I cannot be happy. I need to concentrate not so much on what needs to be changed in the world as on what needs to be changed in me and in my attitudes. Refusing to accept something means I am trying to control things, and that usually brings obsession and anxiety when things don't go my way. In every situation, I ask myself, would you rather be happy or right? I choose happy and doing things higher power's way instead of my own. And that reading was from page 417 of the AA Big Book, 4th edition. Acceptance is the answer. And here is the meditation. I accept my disease and where I am in life today. Hey, greetings from Chiang Mai, Thailand. Uprooted again, feeling a lot of things conflicted, confused, sad, depressed. Even had some suicidal thoughts yesterday, feeling kind of isolated, trapped, crazy, like my mind's coming undone again. On the plane yesterday, I was writing in my journal, wrote like 3 or 4 pages, and I just was like, had to put my sunglasses on because I was crying on the plane, and I didn't want anybody to see that I was crying, and I had to push it, stuff it back down inside. Basically, because I left the girl, I left my partner in Hong Kong, and here I am on my own again, and this sucks. It is not a fun thing to be alone, talking to yourself, being alone all day. Just nobody to. It's fucking sucks. And that's one of the characteristics of sex and addicts, codependence mainly, is the inability to be alone and be comfortable being alone each and every day, all day. It's hard. It's hard on a codependent like myself. So that was going on the plane. I am back in Thailand because I'm working on my teeth. That's the only reason I'm here. There's no other reason for it. I've already started the process. Now I've got to go all the way through with it. Oh, I could back out now, but I've got about $530 wrapped up in this. And I might as well just go all the way with it because it's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. So regarding the no masturbation challenge. So technically, yes, it's day 18. No porn, no P&M, no masturbation. Technically still true, day 18. Now, however, I feel a little bit like a phony somehow or not truly sober because I had sex over the weekend with my girlfriend. And that's tricky because I don't know if you can really do a no masturbation challenge, but then still be having sex at the same time. Other people have pointed this out to me as well. They're like, how can you have sex but no masturbation? You've got to put it all together. So basically, what they're saying is I need to add sex, no sex, as a bottom line. So then I'm on day one, no sex. Now I made it 30 days, no sex, until I just had sex over the weekend. So I guess I can do another 30 days. I could start. I'm not sure what to do. I think I need to consider this and decide, do I want to go day one, no masturbation, no porn, and no sex. So no P&M and no sex starting today at day one, or if I want to continue, I'm on day 18, no masturbation challenge. I don't know. I'm gonna think about that. But I'll put in the description what's going on. I'll put, either day one, no sex, no P&M, or day 18, no masturbation. Don't know yet. It's tricky. This program's tough. And I look super tired, I know, and I'm not happy about this. I've got bags under my eyes. Over the weekend, I just did not sleep, although I felt great visiting with her. There are these bags under my eyes. I don't know why it's so puffy here. I guess we just didn't sleep one night or something. I just need some time to just sleep a bunch and catch up. Anyway, I don't know. There's a lot going on. Some stuff was coming out in my journal, and I think I want to read that. So just let's put that. Let me just read some to you. So I've got my journal right here. You can see I write a lot. This thing, look at that. I'd started this back in February, and I've written almost every day. So this thing's almost cashed out. What's come up here is so I was on the plane and I was crying because I thought of how unfair life can be. I thought of the situation with me and my girl and how we're in two different places. It's very hard. The relationship's not convenient. We can't go out and just travel like these Euro couples I see, these Russians and Asians or whatever. They just come out willy nilly and traveling everywhere together. I can't do that. Me and my girl, we cannot. She's got children. She has to send money to. She's got a job. She can't leave in Hong Kong. I've asked her to leave. Just leave the job. Come with me. Let's be together. She doesn't want to do that because she doesn't want to put the financial burden on me, which I appreciate that. But at the same time, it makes us not be able to be together. It prevents us from being together. That's hard. So when I thought of me and her, I thought of my mom and my stepfather and how hard their relationship was. Although they were together every day, they were married and all that, they still had, it was unfair because they dealt with so many problems that it just took them under. And then when my mom retired, they only got a year and a half, both retired together. My stepfather was already retired. He retired way late because of some financial stuff between them. And then my mom retired, and they only had a year and a half. It's not enough time retired together. Then my stepdad died. That's unfucking fair. And I thought about how unfair life is to some people, and I started getting in a little bit of self pity because I look around, I feel like other people are just having a better life. We don't know if that's true or not. That could be total bullshit. We don't know anything about it, but it just feels that in my head, feels like that in my mind. So anyway, one thing at a time here. I just wanted to read that to you. I just wanted to tell you that. Now, here's what I said. Here's one of my biggest fears. I've got it right here in my journal. It says, biggest fear that things won't get healed with my family before mom or dad die. I'm really, truly terrified of this. It seems my whole life is centered on trying to heal. Um, So, yeah, and then I also talk about the mommy wound at the root of all this codependent stuff. Uh, there's a mommy wound, the soul rupture. Basically, I try to make these women who've been in my life into mom, and I attach to them. They're an attachment point because I never had a healthy separation from mom. I never had validation from mom. So I'm also seeking validation in these relationships, and that's tough to accept, but it's a fact. That's codependence, that's sex and love addiction, whatever. I'm seeking validation in relationships, and that makes them unhealthy because I'm seeking validation. Instead of getting it from myself, I've got to be my own loving parent. True. Um, so that's something that I need to be aware of, and I am aware of. Also, I feel like if a relationship with my partner ends, then my life will be over, or I will take my own life. I was really, really, really suicidal um, in August and September of last year because a relationship ended, and I just couldn't. I couldn't take it. I had to turn to Jesus, or I was going to jump off the fucking roof of the building across the street, probably 50 stories. I was going to jump off. Thank God Jesus came into my life, and I need Jesus back in again. I'm going to do some, meditation at the temple probably this morning. Try to get back into my routine I was in Thailand when I was here before I went to Hong Kong a few days ago. Get back into my routine and just stay focused on what I'm doing here, which is fixing my teeth. And then I need to go. I need to get out of here. So I need to go through this process. And but there's a lot. I just want to update you guys. It's a rocky reentry back into Thailand. I'm going through withdrawal basically. This is withdrawal. This is codependent withdrawal, sex and love withdrawal. It's all that. So fear of abandonment, then the questioning, the distrust comes in. I'm here, she's there. What's really going on? A lot of distrust. So that's where we are today. Either day one, if I add sex as a bottom line, day one, no sex, no P&M, or day 18, no masturbation. Going to keep you posted on that. Hang in there. If I can do it, you can do it. It's a day at a time, guys. Remember acceptance. We got to try to accept the situation for what it is. I know I didn't comment on the reading too much. A great reading. I also went through that in Alcoholics Anonymous. That story is excellent. Just remember, it's a day at a time. Stay focused. Um, Pray for acceptance. Pray to your higher power, and just try to stay present in the moment, one day at a time. That's all we can do. And hope you got something out of this. Please feel free to leave some comments, thumbs up, like me, subscribe to me, all that good stuff. Okay, guys, take care.